Hello everyone! Today let's focus on no welfare is more universally beneficial than a sound ecological environment. Environment is livelihood, green mountains are beauty, and blue skies are happiness. The beautiful environment and the sound ecology play an important role in people's welfare and sustainable development. Building a sound ecological environment is guarding the most universal public interest and people's well-being. The ecological view of people's livelihood, introduced by General Secretary Xi Jinping to discuss the relationship between environment and livelihood, forms the main content of Xi Jinping's thought on ecological civilization. Ecology is the foundation and inherent requirement of people's livelihood, and improvement of people's livelihood is the ultimate goal of construction of ecological civilization. On the one hand, ecology is the guarantee of people's livelihood. On the other hand, people's livelihood is the embodiment of ecological value. At a new starting point of development in the new era, General Secretary Xi Jinping has given a contemporary connotation to people's livelihood. A good ecological environment is the fairest public product. Environment is people's livelihood. The ecological environment is a major political issue related to people's livelihood. These basic elements of the ecological view inherit and carry forward the theoretical essence of Marx and Engels' view of the environment and the people's livelihood. The construction of ecological civilization has been integrated into the economy, politics, culture, and the society, forming the overall layout of the 5-in-1. The goal of Xi Jinping's ecological livelihood is to pursue ecological justice, achieve ecological freedom, and build an ecological civilization in which people and nature live in harmony. Eco-fairness is both the theoretical premise and the value and the goal of ecological livelihood. As a basic right that people generally pursue, environmental right is a new growth point of combining ecological and livelihood issues. Xi Jinping's ecological livelihood concept can effectively promote the coordinated progress of material and ecological civilizations, and powerfully promote the all-round emancipation and development of people. On the surface, ecological livelihood construction is a revolutionary change in the way of production and development, but in a deeper sense, it is a transformation in the way of thinking and values. There are 5 approaches to improving ecological livelihood. First, boost ecological economy and improve ecological livelihood. The construction of ecological livelihood follows the laws of nature and economic development, focusing on the development of ecological productivity to achieve the economic and ecological win-win. Ecological productivity adheres to the integration of ecological protection, ecological economy, and improvement of people's livelihood. Second, we should adhere to the principle of bottom-line thinking so that people can be informed of what to do and not to do according to the red line. The ecological red line is the bottom line of security of ecology and people's lives. Third, lay a solid foundation for improvement of ecological livelihood and constantly meet the growing ecological needs of the people. The key to improving ecological livelihood is to deal with practical issues people are most concerned about. The focus of environmental protection is to solve prominent environmental problems affecting people's health, strengthening water, air, soil, and other pollution prevention. Fourth, implement major ecological restoration projects. The necessity and urgency of these projects should be specified on the national level. There are mainly 3 ways. Firstly, maintain ecological balance and promote construction with conservation and restoration. Secondly, take the initiative to conserve and recuperate the ecosystem. Last but not the least, stick to resources conservation as the fundamental policy. Finally, green science and technology innovation is the intrinsic driving force of ecological livelihood construction. In the process of promoting supply-side structural reform, low carbon and new clean energy such as solar energy should be developed to build a modern, green, industrial system and economy. The ecological view of people's livelihood has inherited and summarized the essence of previous Chinese leaders' thoughts on ecology, and also further deepens and enriches the theoretical thoughts and the system of ecological civilization, contributing wisdom and power to promote the construction of ecological civilization in the new era. These new important assertions and ideas fully reflect the principle and the sentiment of the CPC and the government to govern for the people. In addition, a good ecological environment will further promote the realization of the goal of the Chinese dream of the great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation. The introduction and implementation of Xi Jinping's ecological concept of people's livelihood has shown a strong vitality, and the further demonstration of its effectiveness through ecological governance has proven its scientific nature to China and the world, contributing Chinese wisdom and solutions to global ecological governance, which will surely benefit other peoples. Situated in the western part of Hangzhou, because of its abundant water resources and species, Xixi wetland is an important part of Hangzhou's ecosystem and helps purify water, mitigate flooding, regulate the climate, and maintain biodiversity. Back in the 1950s, human activities, especially the establishment of nearby factories, had an adverse impact on the wetland, inflicting damage on both the culture and the natural beauty of the area. In 2003, Hangzhou initiated a project to restore Xixi, which received a lot of support from the provincial government in Zhejiang, upholding the principles of prioritizing ecology, respecting local culture, maintaining the original look, and ensuring sustainable development. The Hangzhou government pushed forward with the project in a protective and restorative way. In recent years, the wetland park has been scientifically developed and has been playing a vital role in the development of Hangzhou. Thank you very much for your listening.